Fixed Wing Guy channel with me, Stuart Lomas. It's a cloudy, but I think feels fairly warm Sunday morning here in Manchester. A very quick one before I nip out the door because I'm being cooked breakfast today elsewhere. So looking forward to that. Can't beat a full English, or by the person who's doing it, the full Irish really, because it's my partner and she comes from the Emerald Isle, but more on that at another point. What I want to talk about this morning, just very quickly, is I think it's probably a tricky question that we've all come across, which is, if you have a watch that has been bought for you with love and care as a Father's Day present, a Mother's Day present, a birthday present, a Christmas present by a relative, your children, your partner is worst of all, and you've got it in your watch box or in your watch collection or your watch drawer, and over time you've built your collection and you're thinking to yourself, I love it, and I love it because it was a gift, and because it was a gift from somebody I love, I can't in clear conscience flip it to put towards something else. Why am I asking this question? Because I'm in exactly this point myself now. My watch box is getting a little bit full, and I think it's time to trim the herd slightly. Now, there are a number of watches in there that are never of no mind, and they can be disposed of at any point. But I have three watches which have been bought over the last, I guess, 5 years, 6 years for different occasions, and I actually love them all and I enjoy watching them greatly. And I have a sneaking suspicion that the people who bought them for me expect to see them on display, and quite rightly so. But as your collection grows and you're hopefully refining your palette and you're hopefully saving up your money, you're buying more expensive, more recognised, more, to use the watch snobbery phrase, horologically significant pieces. Your beloved pieces, which obviously people have only spent tiny little bits of money on, are being overshadowed by the better watches. Hence why I have two watch winders. My watch winder I have, excuse me, I have a watch winder on my desk, which holds my Rolex GMT1 and my Seiko. Now there's a problem there as well, because do I now relegate my Seiko to my other watch winder, which is in my bedroom, and replace my Seiko with my Omega? Let me know what you think. Typical one, that got my Omega, which was an itch that needed to be scratched, and I love it to bits, and I have my Seiko chronograph 1979 Pogue. Do you see where I'm going with this? Let me know. Anyway, so I have three watches that are in there, bought by children, partner, so on and so forth. Love them to bits, but getting to the point now where I need to trim the herd. So I'll trim the herd with the ones that I can get rid of. Now, if I start trimming the herd, or even regulating or delegating the watches bought by my partner and family to, I have another watch box. It's literally a box. So it won't be on display, and these three watches can go in that box. What are the people going to think when they see that their watches that they bought me have been relegated? I don't know. I don't know. You don't want to upset the loves in your life, because the crap that can befall you when you upset these people is unbelievable, you know. And it can be the smallest thing. We all know, sorry ladies if you're watching this, guys, we all know that if you're married, or like me, as good as married, or you have a girlfriend who you fancy the pants off, you know full well it can be the smallest, tiniest little thing that can make that shitstorm fall on your head. You know that, don't you? Oh. Now, what do? I'm genuinely asking you this question. I don't want to be beaten to a pulp by an angry, blonde, gorgeous Irish woman. I don't, truly. But I need to empty space in my winder. You know, she can see my winder, can she see what's in there? She knows what's in there on a daily basis. I don't know. But anyway, the point to this is, what do? You've got watches that no longer fit within your hierarchy, as it were, and you feel that just need to be moved. And I'm not saying sold, I'm just saying moved. You know, I don't know. I'm going to think about this one. I'm going for breakfast. I should probably be back, I don't know, I guess 12 noon GMT, or British Summer Time here. Let me know. Drop me a comment down below. Let me have your views on this. It's a conundrum that I can't answer, and I don't want to be subject to the wrath of those who bought me said watches. So that's the one. So the question here, fellas, what do you do if you have a watch that you need to rid yourself of or relegate out of sight, but that watch you love, it has very little financial value and very little horological value, if you want to use that term, but you love it, and you love it because the person that you love or people that you love bought it for you, but it needs to either go or be relegated. Let me know. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Any questions, as always, down below. Any answers to this, please, down below. I'll put my, as I always do, or you'll find my email on one of the other videos anyway. But it'd be lovely to hear from you, as always. Finally, thank you very, very much for all the recent subscribers. It's lovely. You know, well, I'm just repeating every day what I say. I've got 72 subscribers now. I don't know what to say. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you very much indeed. And I'll speak to you later on with another subject, which won't be talking about my partner, because she will be here, and also, funnily enough, my son will be here later on today, because he's coming for tea. So I'm being cooked for this morning, and I'm cooking this afternoon. So that's it, people. I shall speak to you later on. Bye bye.